Welcome, Gemini, to your February reading, your intuitive guidance for the month. So we are going to pull some cards. Let's get started. If you're new to my page, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, as I will be uploading more content every month. Monthly readings. Sometimes I do the readings around the moon. I also have some creative videos coming for healing, tools that you can use in your journey for self-discovery. So make sure you click that bell too so you can see when I upload new content. All right, what is the energy that we need to know for Gemini for the month of February? I'm going to pull them out. Ooh, here we go. This is a lot, Gemini. This is about really finding the confidence inside of you and realizing just how powerful you are. Let me get the rest of the cards out for this spread. So at the bottom of the deck is number 11, the cornucopia, which is really telling me, oh my God, I could keep going. This is really telling me about all of this coming down to you welcoming in abundance in your life and not keeping yourself blocked from it. And this is how you could be doing that, because you guys have to see just how charismatic you really are. Look, we've got the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, your solar plexus. Now, this could be recent past or what you're currently needing to focus on. Finding that inner confidence, that power. Remembering that you have that innate power within you. You see, because around money and around finances and around worthiness and self-esteem, there is a blockage. You don't realize just how powerful you are, and what's keeping you there is your head. You are in this mind space, worried about things and what could be. And I almost feel, let me look at these and how they're placed. If you're in a relationship, so remember, these are general readings. I do try to make them a little more specific by breaking it down into each zodiac sign, but book a personal reading if you would like to work one-on-one with me, so you can get specific messages regarding your questions. But anyways, for these general readings, sometimes a few different storylines come up. So when I say that, you just got to keep up and take what works for you. And also look at your sun, moon, or your rising, not just the sun. If you're in a relationship, your worries right now could be more focused on, is this the right person for me? I don't know. I'm unsure. What do I do? And you're living in this future mindset, not really focused on the present. And I have a feeling you could be afraid of abandonment. Like, I need to know if this is going to work out, if this is the one, because I want to leave before I get hurt. You can't always control what happens. This is part of being vulnerable in relationships. What will help you feel more secure in your relationships, even if with just friends, but really a particular love relationship. So I've got the caring connections in reverse. In the future, it's why I think this is you worrying about the status of the relationship or the quality or what the end result will be. But don't focus on that. Also, don't focus on just what's not going right. Focus on what you do have, what you do like in the relationship. Because right below, this is at the bottom of the deck, right? And right below that is the heart chakra. And that's the one right after the solar plexus, right? So opening your heart into that space, being positive. It's okay to be hurt and it's okay to express your feelings, but do it from a loving place. I felt blank when you blank. The source of your unhappiness, Gemini, is coming from self-worth. Sometimes if there is a blockage in a chakra, you've got to go to the one prior to. So with the solar plexus, also below that would be the sacral chakra, which is our emotional, our sexuality, our worth, our self-esteem. And those can inhibit us from really embracing and having healthy relationships in our life because we don't feel worthy, because we don't see things, we don't see ourselves as somebody worthy of it, and we don't treat ourselves as though we're worthy of it. Because some of us here, Geminis, some of you might not have the confidence in yourself to ask for what you need in that relationship. Ask God, ask Spirit for the words to say. Remove yourself from it and just try to be honest. If you can't share your truths in a relationship, then that's also something for you to consider. Why do I not feel comfortable in opening up to them? Have they shown me that it's unsafe, or have people in my past shown me that it's unsafe? Because this also could be, this anxiety is that they're looking at the past, feeling bad about things from the past, not having moved on from the past, and therefore not being able to see all the opportunities in front of them, all of the money that could come to them, all the prosperity. So for career people, if this is related to your career, this could be you're worried about your financial stability. Or if maybe you're not feeling confident in your job, or maybe you don't think you're worthy of taking another job or applying for another job. This could be where you take a look at your resume and you revamp it and you start adding other strengths in there. Like, go seek out guidance from somebody who can help you design the resume that shows what you're actually worth, that shows the true work that you actually do. There's so many times I hear people come to me and tell me, well, I couldn't do this job because I haven't had this particular experience that this job is asking me for. But when we talk and we go around other things they've done in their life, yes, at the base of these job requirements is this particular trait that you've had to use in this setting, or it depends on the person, but you know what I mean. Really knowing what you're worth. If you're not getting paid what you think, don't be afraid to ask for a raise. I really feel your reading has full of having to figure out and find that power within you. I think the guide, the door to that, is going to be through connecting to Spirit, to realizing you need to embrace some more spiritual practices, whether that's mindfulness, meditation, doing, saying out loud positive affirmations to negate all of the negative thoughts that could be going in your head, because really there's anxiety written all over this for the month of Gemini, or month of February, guys. Trust, though, that every step you make is headed in the right direction. Obstacles are just detours in the wrong direction. When we can have faith in the process and let go and let God, however that means for you, you can feel humbled and comforted in that inner knowing. Some of you, if you are interested in seeking out a spiritual path for a profession, this is with this temple path here, it could tell me that that's where you're headed. Should you start recognizing that you are worthy and that you can do this and that you have these gifts to offer the world. You've got to flip that. finding self-love. Let me pull more cards too. I'm going to clarify this. Hearing connections. Yeah, okay, so some of you could have had a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces partner that broke your heart. Or there is a need for you to do some deep emotional healing when it comes to some particular relationships in your life. Particularly a relationship involving one other person. So, and I do see it as more love, not partnership or business oriented. This is really about going into your heart space and healing deep wounds that are continuing to show up. So this could be stuff that stemmed all the way back from your childhood and feeling of unworthiness, or it could be past relationships where somebody hurt you. Emotional abuse even. Don't be afraid of the emotions. Sometimes we don't want to go there. We don't really feel, but those feelings are healing for you. I'm going to pull, I think, some more cards for you. Which ones I want to do. Let's pull from my Soul Destiny cards. What else does Gemini need to know? Yeah, there's something about abundance. Don't right underneath the worry. So a lot of you are worried about your financial situation. Expand your mind. Take a look at the strengths that you have. It might be a good time for you to start your own business. Don't be afraid of that. The money will come. Looking at law of attraction videos might be something good for you in the month of February. But don't get overwhelmed. Let's focus just for February on seeing and being grateful for what you have right now. I think even, let me see. Aquarius had some similar messages, but as far as like the attitude of gratitude, positive affirmations for sure could help you, because this abundance fell right underneath anxiety. When we stay in the mentality of lack, we deter more abundance from coming. How can the universe support you if you can't be grateful for what you have right now? I don't care if it's just you made $5 or you saved $5. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me get $5. I remember my girlfriends and I ordered pizza. The guy gave us a pizza for free. We were praising Spirit because we were all in this financial place at the time. But, just showing that gratitude, or showing gratitude for what you have by looking at your bank account every day. It's an active message to the universe that I am aware and I do value money and what I have already. Simple, different practices we can add into our life to practice that abundance. What else does Gemini need to know? Some of you might be leaving a relationship at this point, but doing so from a loving, open, heart-centered place. And then there's also, I think, more so February is you guys, these new beginnings. The new beginning for you is really believing in yourself and getting over, because you're an air sign too, so thoughts, I think of thoughts a lot. You're in your head. I dated Gemini. Sun, moon, rising. I don't even want to begin to tell you how I feel about that. That's not easy. I'm a Sag. New beginnings, a new way of thinking about life, a new way of stepping into your personal power, because you have, this February is all about you finding that inner power and honoring your power and saying, you know what, I am a badass. I said that online, or I said this in this video, whatever. if I get in trouble. I hope I don't. Let February be you letting go of old self-defeating habits, okay? Work on the emotional pain and create new meaning around it. What did I learn from this breakup, if that is the case? What else? One more card, please, for Gemini. Oh, but you got two. Some of you could even be traveling, but I see the new beginnings as just moving into a new phase of your life, a new chapter. One chapter's closing, another one's beginning. And just remain open to the possibilities because you've got wonders here. Because I also have the Healer of Ages here, which to me is like symbolic of that spiritual practice and connecting and finding your personal connection to a higher power, as well as the temple path. The wonders tells me be free to explore other holistic, integrative healing practices for whatever is ailing you in your life. For instance, I have a client right now who never really explored spirituality at that point. So I've been giving her assignments just to start exploring things she had once considered, but closed herself off of as she grew older. And it's been doing and working wonders with her. Everything in her life, now she's able to give new meaning, and she's happier, to wake up. So you can do this as well, Gemini. In the month of February, let's really take a look at what we can do to find that inner peace, meditation, mindfulness, positive affirmations. Work through the emotional baggage that you need to let go from the past relationships, all that heartache, whatever happened in your life that made you feel less than. Work through that pain because you are a very powerful person, and it is time to recognize that in yourself, Geminis, and step into that door of personal value. Don't close yourself off from opportunities because you're too busy worrying about what it's going to look like. If you're looking in the back, if you're looking in the past, or what you don't have, you're not open to what is coming to you. One of my favorite affirmations to say is, what I want is already on its way. What I want wants me to. Find that for you guys, Gemini, okay? Have a wonderful February, and I will see you soon. Don't forget, like this, share it if you know friends that would do well listening to this, all right? And then check out your other ones, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay?